Hey guys, we are here with Duskers. I haven't played this since 2 years ago. Initiate emergency stress sequence. What? Oh. Vessels detect. Okay, I really didn't remember this. So externally modified log detected. Yep, I would like to read it. If objectives cannot be completed, recommended action is initiate a reset. Oh, okay. So, searching for survivors, resources, and derelicts with internal logs. Okay. So yeah, I guess our only objective right now is to survive, which makes sense. Government C, infestation type 0, 20. What? This is a pretty good place to start. Now, let's work. We have Howell, Wally, and Nathan. So, he's the generator one, he's the tow one, and he's the motion and the gather one. Okay, Howell is going to be our boy. We shall start. We have a pretty good vessel to start in, I mean. Okay, I think this was the... No, it wasn't. Okay, let's see the basic commands. It was some... it was begin, no? Yes, it was begin. Okay, D4 is open. I really don't like open doors. Let's start with motion. Let's start with motion. Okay, we can actually go to R4 and R3. I think I will go first to R3, just in case. Always check if there are ventilations or something like that. We don't want the green thingy to destroy us. Let's see, what do you have here? Scan. Wow, scan is actually pretty good. So we are going to use it right now, and there we go. I mean, this looks pretty easy, but it's because it's our first ship. I mean, makes sense. Yeah, it was a pretty good ship overall. I mean, everything was clean. What I need to start? Okay, first let's see if there are vessels or anything. No. From what I remember, if I place gather all, the first thing that it's going to be yeah, it's the fuel place. No fuel. That's awful. Okay, we have now scraps, and we should have enough to place a scan. Nothing much. Motion. Yeah, R4 was. I shouldn't do that because the upgrades get destroyed, so you shouldn't use them that much, at least only when it's necessary. Like for example, scan is pretty good to use it as many times as you can. Okay, so it was a pretty good starting vessel. Okay, first no. Okay, we can wait a second. Wait a second. Is this able to be... Nah, it's straight. Okay. There are 2 rounds. Will be like... Oh, no. What was it again? It was... N? Yeah, it was N. Okay. Perfect. And there we have it. It was our first ship. It was quite easy. And statistics. Now we have 7 scraps. We have 9 scraps. And we have a scan. It was pretty decent. I mean, no threats or anything. So okay, let's see. Salvage C. It's stable and it has a scrap capacity of 35. It has only 1 infestation type, which is pretty nice. I mean, we are going to go to all of this. I mean, how much? Or it doesn't matter that much. Let's walk right into this. And there, indeed. Fixing these ones will be quite important. I don't care. Oh, let's see. I don't care. The facts of the matter are prefer to allow people to die whilst you tinker away in your laboratory, rather redacted something actually useful. If we are indeed under threat, where that is militant or natural, we redact it. That is discernible and immediate. We do not have the time to theorize. We do have time to take action. Mobilization of units and deployment of fate will begin tomorrow. Redacted. Don't try and get in our way on this. Okay, so... what? They are experimenting or something? It's a natural threat? I really don't know. We only care about surviving. And closing detail. I hate open doors. But we're going to motion first. Okay, that's bad. So, R4. I remember there was a command for this, but I really don't remember which one was that. I think it was the ghost, something like that. Let's start with gathering all the scrappies in this room. There's an energy pulse here. We can use it. Perfect. D10. Let's scan here. Nothing. Okay. 1. Let's just gather this. So this seems to be a pretty big ship. There's at least 2 more rooms to this. So, 3 more rooms. Or 2. Well, let's start with motion again. I shouldn't use it that much, but we are going to go for the room 3. Okay, fuel, and there are no problems here. Scrap 2. Perfect. Got there. And let's see if we can get any fuel. Perfect. 1-day propulsion fuel. I mean, that's quite nice. Gather on. So. Yeah, I actually want to see if there is anything in... Okay, D3 is clear. D3 is clear, but... Okay, so we are just going to make the thing that is in room 4 go to room 3. But first, let's take Hal out of here and close the 4. Okay, so we are going to motion this, and then we're going to open D5. And let's wait until this thing goes to R3. If it does, okay, either it's a boat or it's a zombie kind of thing. Okay, but now we can open D9. I think it's we can. Perfect. Oh. Okay. We are going to use Nathan here, and now this bad boy. I didn't check what kind of thing he has, like skills and such. I don't remember the exact name, but let's see. Swap. Scan and tow. Perfect. That's just what I needed. We're going to take this and we are going to tow it. I think it was navigate R3 to... I'll see in a second. I'll see that in a second. Well then, let's keep going. We're going to close D9 in any case that we encounter anything past the door 7. Just in case we don't want to die here. Okay, so let's check for ventilations and open doors. Okay, we can do it, but it's not exactly necessary. Okay, there wasn't that much, but we have a new drone, and we have a new scan sensor. So we are going to open the 9 and let's... What was the command again? End? Yeah, it wasn't. Okay, that was a pretty good run. I mean, first vessels are the easiest ones. Now, later we'll be encountering 3 threats at the same time, or unknown level of threats. Yeah. So, we're actually having a pretty nice run here. Ah, scan deteriorating. Well, this is not the motion sensor. Let's see what we have. We have a new companion, which is Tommy. Nice. Okay. Modifications. Oh, yeah. I think we should change this. Ah, no. So, this has a failure probability of 15%, which is not that much. I think we should use it as much as possible before it gets in really high probabilities, and then we can change it to the scan, the other scan, the new one, which has a 9% probability. Okay, it's not that far off, but we need to save for the scraps. Now, repair HP, we don't have that. Well, we could use that, but I don't think it's that important for the moment. I think we should convert it into scrap later in the way, but for now, let's keep it like this. Well then. Next ship, which is a government sea. It's a stable, 1 infestation type, and 65 scrap capacity. Okay, this is going to be a big one. Let's go right into it. Should we? Nah, it's fine like this. Let's go. Okay, is there any logs or anything? No. Prisoner transport. Okay. Okay, so for starters, we know there is one. There is a drone right there. Okay, R5 is open. From what I remember, the first room, which is this one, it never has any kind of infestation or such. So at least we should trust in the system. Okay, now no vents, which is totally fine for me. Okay, R4 is infested. Use what I didn't need. Okay, that's fine. We are going to make the thread go to the room 6, which has the generator, but we'll deal with that later. Okay, yeah, it was the ghost. Okay, so I really didn't check if there was anything on. Okay. We don't know exactly if there is anything on room 2, but there is a way to know it, which is, let's open, well, first let's close the 11, then we'll open the 10 and wait for the thing that is here to go into the room 6. There we go. Perfect. And now we'll check if there is anything on room 2. If there is anything, the motion system is going to activate in room 4, which it isn't, but it takes a while sometimes. So I think we'll trust in this one. Hopefully we don't die. But for now, let's open the 5 and go right into this. Okay, there is a turret right there, which isn't attacking me somehow. From what I remember, they all use that. But well, I'm not exactly an expert in this. Scan, there's nothing here, but multiply the... oh, I see. Scan the one. Oh, scan. Okay, so there's one extra scrap here. We're going to gather all, and we are going to shake for... we're going to... okay. We are going to check for the room 2. And hopefully we'll die. Okay, there's nothing here, just one broken drone. Swap. What do we have here? Stone and Pry. Pry is decent. Ocean. Okay. This okay. There's an open door in the room next to D2. So let's open D2. Oh no, or not. We are fucking idiots. I mean, we have D5 open. Okay, so what we're going to do is wait until this is, yeah, exactly this, and then we're going to wait until the room 4 is contaminated. There we go. And now this 7, and hopefully the room past D2 is actually safe. Let's hope for the best and I don't die here. D goes, and please don't die. Okay, so there was room here, please don't die. Fuel. Okay, perfect. Let's see how much fuel we get from this. One propulsion is pretty good, and one jump cell. Nice. Now, R4 is contaminated and room 6 too. Which is not that important considering we are almost finished with this one. Okay, perfect. So, fine. The only thing we have to do now is to, for good measure, we are going to close this 7. And we are going to... it was navigate 3 R2. Perfect. And we'll take that Pry. It's a shame this drone is messed up. Swap. Let's see what we have here. We have a stone and I didn't remember if this guy was already full with stuff. If we're going to swap with this one with Wally. Oh, we have interface! I'm an idiot. We actually have interface. Things will get so much easier with that. Now, we're going to swap with this and Pry and Stone. If anything, they're going to make good scraps. And let's end this. It's a pretty good run. Yeah, Wally is getting a little closer there. Exit. Okay, so we got... now we have 22 scraps and 1 propulsion fuel and G fuel. Well, I think we have 2 of each. Let's see what we have here. We have Tommy, which has nothing right now except for Tao. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to change the things he has, and we're going to give Nathan the interface and the scan, just in case. Why? Because we need Wally to be the generator one, so he's going to stay in one place only. But Nathan and Hal can move around. Okay, so how is the scan right now? It's a 17% of probability, which is quite high in my book. And we can board one last one for today, which is going to be the Barch B. Infestation type and only one. It's stable and it has 50 scrap capacity. Nice. Okay. And let's board this right in. Hopefully it's not a green thing. The green thing gives me nightmares. It's awful. It's the absolute worst. Do not. Okay. Room, this one is open. I hate open rooms so much. Okay, no ventilations. Everything's okay. R5 is not good. Let's open R5 and hopefully... Okay, perfect. Where... Yeah, this one. Now. Ah, let's check. Let's see, just in case, if R4 is fine, which it is. Now we just have to see R4 and R5. Okay, perfect. Let's start with R4, which is the smallest one. No ventilations. Perfect. And this is remote power. Can we do this? I don't know, but we'll check on that right now, because remote power is actually pretty damn broken. I mean, you have power from a distance. You don't need to go there with your drone and we do this. Yes, we can. Perfect. Now we will have remote tower in the next episode. There we go. And Nathan has done his job. Okay. We're going to close D9 and we are going to motion this and go straight to the 5, to the room 5. And the tent. Hopefully there's no ventilations. No, we have an interface though, which we can use. Oh, there's a fuel. Propulsion and zero youngsters. It's nice. The propulsion fuel is going to be quite useful. Ah, there's another room this way, which is going to be. Okay, we have. I have. So, as I said before, now we have interface, right? Ah, but we cannot use it like this. Okay. We shall... I know that. We're going to use the generator here in this room. Perfect. Wow, this is a big ship. Okay. Okay, D4 is open. That makes sense now. And home is going to go through here and motion this. Perfect. Now, we're going to close this. Wonderful. And we're going to open this cell. Perfect. Now we have something to tow here. Sarah. Nice addition to my collection. There goes. There we go. And let's see what we have here. Swap. A stone, but it's not failing stunt. Okay, we're going to motion this just in case. R7 is fine. Perfect. We're going to open D14 and let's see what we have here. Okay, we have scrap. and we're going to gather. Okay, so as I said before, we have a little problem in R9. Okay, perfect. Now, Nathan, we're going to make a little move here. So, we are going to use Nathan to go to the interface. There we go. Huh? Oh no. Okay. Okay. Hal is going to go into the same room that Hal is. I mean, the Nathan is. We're going to motion this. We're going to dock in A2. Okay, perfect. Okay, we are going to open D4 and A2. And we're going to wait. There we go. And we're going to close A2 as soon as this thing gets cleared. Come on, come on. There we go. Now, that thing is in our ship, which will make us easier to pass through this. I mean, to change it to the A1. Can we do it? Ah, I think I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm pretty dumb, actually. Okay, we're just going to do this the normal way. So I'm not sure if D13 is actually safe. Okay, again, we're going to make another pro gamer move here. We didn't make the first one because we were wrong about this. Well, I was wrong about this anyway. Now, we're going to open this 6 and hopefully there's nothing on room 8 that will make R7 go crazy. And then there actually is. We are going to close the 6 and now I think we can go into the room 8, I mean. Hopefully. That was my cell phone. Nothing important. There it goes. We're going to go straight into this place. Hopefully we don't die. There we go. And just in case, okay, R9 is now secured. We're going to open D13. Nothing will jump at us, and we got one scrap. Okay, we still have one thing to do, which is we have to tow this one. Sarah. Oh, there we go. And the easy game, easy life, and we're going to take hold into the safe room. Perfect. We're going to motion this because our last plan didn't work. And okay, we're going to close the 13, the 5, and open the 6. We're going to wait. Okay, perfect. 6 is now closed. A2. A2 is now going to open. R6 will be contaminated in a second. Perfect. And we can now dock into A3. Dock A3. We're going to open D14. And we now can get the fuck away from here. Okay. Today was a pretty successful day. Except for that part when I wanted to kill that thing with the interface, which wasn't exactly the way to go, but hey, we did it. And that was a pretty successful run. Now we have 25 scrap and we have survived 3 days. Now we're going for the 100. Well then, that was all for today. Next time we're going into the... It was into the new galaxy. Which I think we're going into Wishram because it has 8 objects. But Kali has 9 and they are all one proportion anyway. Well, we'll decide that later. For now, that's all. And we are out.